Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Shafira Suhartono. I am from Chemistry Class A. Here I will present the answer question to meet the criteria for the end of semester exam. Number 1. Theory of scientific truth. First point, correspondence theory. According to this theory, truth is the correspondence between statement and reality. So a statement is said to be true if there is empirical evidence that support it or is in accordance with the fact. Example, Jakarta is the capital city of the Republic of Indonesia. Point 2. Coherence theory. According to this theory, a statement are said to be true if there is coherence in them, meaning that one statement doesn't conflict logically with another statement. Example, all humans need water. Rudy is a human, so Rudy needs water. Point 3. Fragmented theory. According to this theory, a statement or thought is said to be true if it can bring benefit or uses to many people. So if something is useful for humans, it means something is true. And if a brilliant idea can be implemented operationally, then the idea is correct. Example, that statement all iron expands when heated has pragmatic truth for blacksmith or factories to process iron so that it becomes useful for humans. Last point, religious theory is a theory that is objective, universal, and applies to all mankind because ontology and axiology, this truth, come from God, which is conveyed through revelation. Something is considered true if it is in accordance with and coherent with religious teaching or revelation as a determinant of absolute truth. Examples such as the Al-Quran, Hadith, or Islamic law. Number 2. Minds of scientific thinking. Point 1. Language is a statement of thoughts or feelings as means of human communication consisting of words, terms, and syntax. Without language, smooth communication and diversity of language will not occur. Example used in conferring opinions in a meeting, debate, or deliberation. Point 2. Mathematics is a language that seeks to eliminate the multiple and emotional nature of verbal language. Example, measurements of a concept. Point 3. Statistics is a tool used to prevent excess data. The goal of scientific is to simplify a complex problem. Example, analysis of numerical data. Last point, logic is a means to think using common sense accordingly, systematically, and accountably. Example, review of scientific. Number 3. The rationalism and empiricism paradigms. Rationalism is a school of philosophy that seeks to extend the perceived methodology of mathematics to all of science. Example, if you want good grades, you have to study optimally. While empiricism holds that the source of knowledge is sensory experiment, not reasoning. Example, action and behavior are based on observation of the. Number 4. Ontology, epistemology, and axiology. Ontology examines the essence of what exists. Example about terms in mathematics. Epistemology talks about the nature of knowledge or discuss the process of application knowledge according to existing facts. Example, proof of find out whether or not a theorem is true. Axiology study and discuss the value and benefit of a science that has been analyzed. Example, the benefits of mathematics. Number 5. Knowledge hierarchy. Point 1. Traditional is knowledge obtained from the habit of people who have developed long ago is judgment without correction and reasoning. Example, even 7 months or metonymy. Point 2. Authority is knowledge gaining from someone who is strong. For example, student in the class will assume what the teacher say is true because the teacher is considered. Point 3. Trial and error is activity that is correct or to get result from repeated trial to find out the location of error as the basis of knowledge. Example research. Point 4. Logical reasoning which is the result of in-depth reflection on a problem to find a logical and reasoned answer. Example, all gods are celebrities, some gods are board members. Last point, the scientific method combines the worldwide philosophy of science with a scientific approach. Example, develop a frame of mind. Last number, the Islamization of knowledge and the integration of religious. The Islamization of knowledge is a process of approach and effort in integrating Islamic knowledge which still considered aspect of the field of religion and nature. The abstract background of Islamization arises because of the concern of Muslim intellectuals who see the Muslims are in a crisis due to the application of Western science which separates religion from science. It carried out in two ways, namely Islamism, developing science, and importing Islam. Religious integration is the assimilation between science and Islam so that it becomes a complete or unified world. The background is due to the dualism or scientific dichotomy between generalized science on the one hand and religious science on the other. It is carried out in three fronts, namely integrate or religious and state unification, then intersectional or religious and state intersection, and secularistic or religious and state separation. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.